Congratulations, you are the winner.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Lily? Let's see. Hello? Oh. How are you, Lily? Well done on snagging first. Are you good? Hello, Pause. How are you? Lovely to see you. This might not be your vibe straight away. I don't know how I'm going to get. I think this game's not supposed to be that long, but at the same time, I am very late. It was a kind of hello, Big Fuss. How are you as well? Lovely to see you back again. Uh, I have a very diverse range of games. So if you're expecting cozy, maybe not cozy tonight to begin with. I'll see how long this game goes. But Kay, friend of the stream and friend in general, gifted me this game. So I fancied, as it's a bonus stream tonight, I thought, why not? Let's play the horrors and see if something along the line can somehow scare me. I doubt it very much, but we'll see. We'll see. You're very EP, but other than that, you're good. Good. Well, it's Friday. We've made it to the weekend. All good. Has anybody got anything happening this weekend? You said, have you worked out if you're bed rotting or not, Lily? I am getting my hair cut tomorrow, which is nice. I seem to be constantly getting my hair cut. I don't know what it is. I get it cut every 4 weeks, and I know I don't have a lot of it, but you kind of have to keep on top of it. Even it grows in all the wrong places. That's the problem. It doesn't grow along the top, but it grows at the sides, and as it starts to get longer and longer at the sides, it gets more mental. So you have to get it cut to keep it all in order. Sometimes I think I should just cut it all off, but I'm a bit kind of away from the camera now. But then I kind of I take fear of that and think, no, I've still got some here. Let's keep it as long as we can. So yes, that's first thing tomorrow. And then it's my partner's birthday on Monday. So we might go out for something to eat on Sunday afternoon, just to celebrate. And yeah, other than that, I don't have a hell of a lot planned. Try and catch up on some anime. I'm doing not too bad with the shows I've got for this season, although there's a couple that I haven't started at all. But there's a good few that I am completely up to date on, which is brilliant. It's a good season. I actually thought when I started that I wasn't really going to be too into the season this time, but there's been a good amount of slice of life and rom com anime that I've got well into. There's a couple in particular are really funny. So yeah, I am all over those. And as I say, there's two or three that I had put in my watch list that I haven't even started yet. So I'll need to go back and have a quick look at them and see if I'm actually going to progress with them. I like to, at the start of the season, I like to just put in everything that I think looks quite cool. And then as I go through, I might do a couple of episodes of each. And if after a couple of episodes I'm not feeling it, then I'll drop them out of the list. I know I'm very late because I don't keep up with seasons, but I started to see you tomorrow at the food court, Matasta Food Corto, Matashta, the other day. It's fantastic. I was so annoyed that it was only six episodes. absolutely banging. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, only 6 episodes, I'm afraid, Lily. I was very upset when it stopped suddenly. And I was like, oh, I could have gone infinite on this. As many episodes as you like, you could have thrown at me. I watched the first 2 and I'm ready to binge the rest. Well, it'll take you, what, 2 hours? No. An hour and a half now? 20 minutes each? You've got 4 episodes to watch? Yeah, under an hour and a half. You'll be done. Sag. But yeah, it's as I say, when I started the season, I thought I'm not sure if this is going to be a fantastic season or not because I prefer the rom-com slice of life stuff. But yeah, there wasn't a hell of a lot when I looked at it, and then all of a sudden the show started popping up, and I was like, "Ooh, that's brilliant! Let's get stuck into them." So very good, very good, very good. Love it, love it, love it. And we're doing that. So I might catch up on the ones that I haven't done. There's a lost episode of Tip to Tip that I quite fancy watching, which I think is just the lost episode of the hour of footage of them driving along the longest road in the history of the world. But the scenery is supposed to be fantastic and the banter will be quite good, so I might catch up on that as well. I have a cupboard. We've got a cupboard in our house that's got all my old consoles and all my old vinyl and all my partner's shoes. And it looks horrendous. All my stuff's neatly put in boxes and everything, but all her shoes are just absolutely ramshackle. So I have secretly bought a big sort of shoe rack thing. So I'm going to build that tomorrow and get everything on there. Hello, Kubu. How are you? You missed out. You missed out. You forgot to send it again. Gadam. There we go. Size. But lovely to see you. There we go. There we go. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Third time's a charm. Yes, everything should be working tonight as well. I think I've worked out all the issues with my sounds, so everything should be working tonight. I have routed everything, I think, in the right direction now. So yes, send it to me via DM, Kubu, and we'll get that resolved for you. Yeah. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what else has happened today. It's been not a huge amount. Thank God the week's over. It's been one of those weeks. Hasn't been particularly stressful, but trying to get people to do things you want them to do on time, and you've got no ability to actually influence that at all. That's the biggest frustration of my job, is that it comes to a point where I can't actually do any more, but it never actually progresses, and you're like constantly nipping at somebody's back end, going, "Come on, come on! You didn't swim yourself today, okay? So you're earlier." Well, I'm very late actually. I only I'm only on for about 15 minutes already. I wasn't really going to stream, and then my partner came back later than normal on a Friday night and said, "Are you going to stream?" And I said, "Well, if it's okay." And she was like, "Yeah, fine, on you go." So that was that. So we have started, and I thought, why not? We'll do this game that Kay bought me, Barking from the Dark, to begin with, and then we'll see where we go to from there. I was wondering if there wasn't a stream because I've been waiting for ages. Yeah, I was kind of like in two minds. I thought, will I just play something myself? Then I thought, actually, I've got this horror game that Kay gifted me, so let's play that. It's just unfortunate that Kay struggles to actually meet any of the, well, turn up to any of the streams anymore because of her time zone. To be fair to her, it is like, what? It's 20 past 5 in the morning there, so. It's I'm not shouting and bawling that she should be here. But yeah, I thought, why not? Let's get stuck into that. So we shall probably crack on fairly rapidly tonight. I think we'll just we won't yap quite so much. We'll just get straight into the game and get moving. I've got a couple of demos of things after I could potentially do. And we can have a look at something, or we can just, I don't know, I might. Has people seen Trees Hate You? I might play that for a laugh. Hello, Camille. How are you? That is not your profile pic. But there we go. How are you? How are you? Are you good? Lovely to see you in. Of course, you would turn up on the night that I'm not playing a cozy game. Yeah, second-hand horror is how Camille does it. Hopefully you're well, Camille. Have you got anything planned for the weekend? I haven't seen anything being tweeted about having busyness at the weekend. You're not doing any concerts. You're not with the girls. Are you having a weekend of peace and rest? How's Seri? Is she going to be okay for Sunday stream? I wouldn't want you to have to do our next concert is end of the month. Phew. I wouldn't have to do sad karaoke again on Sunday. Poor Camille had to do sad karaoke. Hope so. It's not carpal. Indeed, indeed. Yes. You need to get back on the Tomodachi, Camille, because I'm missing that. I've been watching Mousy playing it, and it's so unhinged. It's hilarious. But I loved your island especially because I can't believe that every single person just about on your island doesn't like you. It's hilarious. So hopefully you're going to do another couple of Tomodachi life island streams. It's entirely my fault. You're such a hater. True to life, indeed. Setting yourself up as HR is probably not. Oh my God! Don't do that. That'd be horrendous. Then I'd be embarrassed to watch. But it is. It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's definitely fun to watch. So it's okay. Oh yes. I just always have that as a whoa. Thanks, Automod. Yeah. As I keep explaining to people, I've got this funny thing about using that word. I think people use it too freely, and it's not. I think if people think differently about it, strongly dislike, let's say, rather than use that word. I just got a funny thing about that word. There's a couple of words that I don't really use in the English language, and that's one of them. So indeed, but yes, it would be lovely to see you back on Tomodachi Life. And you can strongly dislike me. No, I would never say that, Camille. You know my taking my it's all in jest. This is about to be a very anticlimactic gamba, indeed. Yes, not gonna lie, this doesn't sound much better. Of course I like you. It's all in jest. Yes, always in jest. I very rarely do not like people in life. You have to try pretty hard for me not to like you. People irritate me. You can irritate me pretty quickly, but in terms of actually really not liking, then yeah, you have to work pretty hard for me not to actually end up liking you in the end up. But yeah, it seems to be a good game. It's certainly a very good game for streamers. It seems to be an absolute content mine for streamers. I also liked your latest short, Camille. That was quite funny with your father telling you about his girlfriend of 4 years that he's split up with, that you didn't know anything about, which is absolute madness. He's unbelievable. Indeed, he is. Yeah, I was kind of sitting there thinking, where's this story going? And then when it actually got to the point of the story, I was like, whoa, that's mad. How did we actually get to that point? That's dads for you, I suppose. Dads for you. So yeah, very good, very good. Other than that, as I say, I haven't got a huge amount going on this weekend. Bit of a chill. We're going to sort out this shoe cupboard, I think, and then I love him, but you test my patience. I think that's just parents, though, isn't it? The older you get, believe me, the older, the more they test your patience. So by the time you're my age, and if you're very fortunate enough, and this is what I keep reminding myself, that I am extremely fortunate at my age to still have both my parents. But my God, there are times when I'm like, yeah, just get to the point. You told me this 3 weeks ago. You told me this 2 weeks ago. You told me this last week, and you're still telling me it this week. This story has been ongoing for a month, and None of the detail has changed at all. So yeah, at least they tell you things. Well, I suppose there is a bit of that. Aye, indeed. Yeah, I'll agree with that one. I'll agree with that one. But yes, I phone my dad every Saturday and catch up with what the week has been. And it's normally just a recount of how bad his golf has been. Where him and my mum have been out to for something to eat, which he didn't really want to go because you can do it far more cheaply in the house. Not that he really is that bothered because he's got enough money to cover it, but things are getting really expensive. But it's not really about the money, but just things are getting expensive when you go out to eat. That tends to be the two topics of conversation. And then any other frustration he's had during the week. Classic dad things, yeah. It does crack me up that he keeps saying, I mean, it's, I mean, these, I went out and things have gone up like £3 since last time we were there, or £5 since last time we were there. Not that I'm bothered about the money, but you know, it's just that things are going up in price. I'm like, yeah, things are going up in price, just life, you know. But I think he'd prefer to just stay in the house and make the meat. Well, the thing is, he'll say, I'd just rather stay in the house because you can get a similar meal for, you know, the same amount of money, for, you know, a lot cheaper or whatever. But the, sorry, there's stuff going on in the background with the dogs. Oh, it shouldn't be. Hang on a minute. That shouldn't be on at all. Is it off now? I'm just trying to see in any of the settings. It shouldn't be on. Bu- 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 I can't get it to go off. That's not helpful. Why is that happening? Two seconds, folks. I'm just trying to work this out, why this is not working. Interesting. I don't know how to turn it off. Let me just have a quick look in here. 2 seconds. I, 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 mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not quite sure why that happened. Okay, that should be off now. Is that better? Oh, my encoder's dying as well. Everything seems to be good. Pemmy says sub only chat is on. Is that on purpose? Yeah. Okay. Hey! It's weird. I've got a button on my Stream Deck that allows, well, I can put it into safe mode basically. I can put it into safe mode and it stops anybody who's not a subscriber chatting. But I always put it off at the start of stream. And then the dashboard there's a button on it that you can press and it wouldn't press. I had to actually go into the proper Twitch backend to turn it off. Very strange. I don't know what's happening with Twitch. Between Twitch and OBS at the moment, I seem to every time I hit the button to stream, there's something that's not quite right. Whether OBS is doing something, or whether Twitch is doing something, or whether there's a bit in the middle that's not working, I have no idea. But it's driving me crazy because I just want to sit quite stress free and play a game and chat. But there's something going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's Windows. I don't know whether it's OBS. I don't know whether it's Twitch. But something's not talking to each other, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. I know that I changed everything with my audio, so I can kind of half expect there to be teething problems with that, having upgraded the audio software. But yeah, well, the back end seems to be just playing up at the moment. It's a bit of a pain. However, hopefully that's everybody out of sub jail. Can't believe everybody was stuck there. That's a nightmare. Boo. Jet, how are you? Your music is a tad loud, okay? Nobody ever tells me these things. That music's been stuck like that for the last 3 streams? Maybe longer? Is that better, Camille? Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's changed it. Has it changed it? Does it sound better now? Yes. Good. Okay. Well, it's been blaring way too loud for the past 3 years. Probably, yes. But you need to tell me these things. I can't hear what it's doing. I need people to tell me, not just sit there accepting the fact that it's all going kind of weird. I don't know what it sounds like. I can't hear it. I only hear what I want to hear at my end. So yeah, you have to tell me these things. But as I say, I changed the audio about 3 streams ago. Yeah, thank you, Camille. It takes a streamer to actually tell you that things are going horrendously badly wrong. I always have a nightmare when I go back to look at the VOD, having said, is the audio in the game okay? And then I kind of play back the VOD and think, no, the audio in that game was definitely not okay. It was either too quiet or it was too loud, but nobody said anything, or somebody at the very, very start said, seems okay to me. But then when I play it back, I think, no, it definitely was not correct. I wish there was a bit of an easier way of working that. I know you can put the stream mix on so you can hear it. Yeah. But it's really difficult as you're sat in front of the screen with about a billion things going on, to try and work out. Well, I know some people listen to it on speaker, and some people listen to it in headphones. So that makes a huge difference straight away, whether or not you can hear it or not, or the sound quality. I think people who listen to it in headphones are far more sensitive to the sounds or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, but they shouldn't be tolerant. At the end of the day, if you think something's not right, you need to tell me. Anyone on mobile with no headphones has no valid opinion. Absolutely, absolutely. So yes, chat is like, maybe streamer wants it to be deafening. I don't know. Yeah, I just set it somewhere around where I think it should be. I suppose it'll depend on the music as well. Sometimes the music's a bit louder. So I have no valid opinion most of the time. Are you playing it on, are you watching streams on mobile without headphones? That's insane. The things you discover. Yeah, absolutely. If I'm in my house, yes. Why would you do that? That's crazy. Me too, but I stand by my point. Well, absolutely, but as I say, it'll take a streamer to actually tell you. I don't know. It just seems a bit. If I'm in the house, I mean, I'm even worse. And this is where Camille, I keep laughing because I'm obviously creeping closer and closer to VIP in your channel with the amount of time I watch your streams. But I watch the vast majority of your streams on TV. I've got Twitch on a Fire Stick and it's plugged into the side of my TV. So every time I'm watching you, I tend to be watching you on TV. And the TV app is absolutely horrifically bad at making the channel points go up. It just doesn't work. So sometimes I just have to put it on my phone. I have to chat on my phone anyway, obviously. But sometimes I've got it on my phone and on the TV. So I'll watch the bigger picture on the TV, chat on the phone, but leave my phone on so the channel points rack up. It's mad. Absolutely mad. There we go. So now you know, Camille, that invariably you're on the big TV when you're streaming. But I watch a lot of Twitch on TV. If I'm not actively speaking, I have the majority of the time I'll have, if I'm watching InSim, if I'm watching Pete, whatever, and I'm downstairs. How does it feel knowing you're a TV star? Indeed. Um, I will probably have it on TV. If I'm working, I'll have it on second monitor, obviously. But yeah, if I'm out with working hours, then invariably I'll have it on the TV. Just easier, I think. I don't chat for hours and hours and hours on anybody's channel, so I know I can jump on and have a wee chat here and there. I suddenly regret 90% of everything I've ever said. Yes, I mean there's only me and my partner here, so and she misses the vast majority of it anyway. So it's just me that hears it, and I'm used to you anyway, so it doesn't make much difference. Well, the dogs as well, I suppose, but they can't. They've got no. Camille's unhinged comments on big screen blasting on full volume. Indeed. Well, again, I am very much. This is where my volume sensitivity. 3 hours of maidenless karaoke on the big screen. Indeed, indeed. I tend to have the volume down, even if I'm watching TV. I have the volume down quite low. I very rarely have the volume up high on TV or monitor or game or anything. I'm a low volume person. I don't need the volume blasting. Um, I learned early on in my musical career not to blast the music because your ears just absolutely die off. Thank God I did, because 40 years of watching gigs or whatever, and if I hadn't actually been protecting my ears for the vast majority of that time, then I could be in a huge amount of trouble. So anyway, there's me saying I'm not going to chat that long today. I want to get into the game, and I've chatted for half an hour. So I suppose we should basically do Scamsino, jump across there and do that. Now that we've done that. I know. I always know the volume. I always know the music's coming through because Lily does the booty shake there, and I think, right, that's okay. It's working. You missed the gamba. God damn it! But I predict Peachy. Okay. Well, Jet, you'd have been wrong. The bank wins tonight. Yes. A sneaky wee Lando in there. Fabulous. Oh. Indeed, yes, a sneaky, cheeky wee Lando in there. So, right, let me go and set the green screen up and we will come back and play that game. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why Automod grabbed that, but there we go. There we go. Sext-based term. You've been auto-modded for a sext-based term. Shocking. Shocking behaviour. Right. Fingers crossed, everybody, because I've started this game 3 times. And twice it damn near crashed my computer. So I'm not entirely hopeful that we're going to get a clean start to this, but we'll give it a go. Right, before we do start, actually, just let me check. Oh, the encoder's going crazy. I am not 100% sure that this is going to work tonight, but we'll give it a go. New game. How is game sound? A railroad crossing, number 13. The railroad crossing operates during night time. Operator, Deathy. Midnight. Okay. I just noticed. I needed a job. I had almost no money left. When I was offered a night shift at an old railway crossing, I didn't ask any unnecessary questions. They said the previous employee didn't show up for work suddenly. No explanation. I thought it would just be a job. How wrong I was. Okay. Train from the mines. They yearn for the mines. Okay, where am I going? I presume across the crossing. Go to the control building to start your shift. The hell? What's that noise? Whoa, who are you? I'm working here, and you're blocking the door. I need to get inside and change. Well, congratulations. You certainly picked a spot. Are you going to move the ATV from the door? I can't get through. And if I don't, maybe you're a can, standing straight, very convenient. Okay, pal. Chill. We've literally just met each other. Just kidding. Relax. I don't shoot at people. Okay. I just stood here for 5 minutes. Wanted to check how the optics held up after the fall. I need to grab the key. The key. Ah, so you're new. The old one. All right? I just came to work, and here you are. Who are you anyway? I'm a ranger, forest district officer. If you want it in city terms. I was told there are dogs around the crossing, scaring people. And you're planning to shoot them? If they're dogs, yes, only the tracks are weird. What do you mean by that? I mean it's none of your concern. First day and already question. The previous shift guy asked questions at first too. Then he stopped. I'll fire a couple more rounds and that's enough. But if you hear a shot at night, it's not guaranteed it'll hit the tin.
Can I pick that dog?
No.
Can I pick that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pick that dog?
Right, okay. Is he going to shift the... Shift your bike. Right. Oh, right. Door's always open right in your face. Okay, we've got... Hello? Okay, change clothes. Door key. Go to the control room. Where the heck is the control room? Is the control room here? F, light a match. I don't have a match to. Okay, E to use. What the heck? I don't want to play games. I can search the tinterwebs. Relay box status on, error log, no errors detected. On relay box enable, off relay box disable. Browser, start menu. Okay, so that comes out of there. Barrier 1, barrier 2. Listen to message on phone. Okay. Was that what that was? That was the phone. Welcome. This is your first shift, and I hope you can handle it. The job is simple. Watch the signals, raise and lower the barriers, and don't let anything go wrong. Oh, God. This is already stressful. Everything you need to know is on the notice board. Read it carefully. We value discipline. Mistakes aren't forgiven here. You're not in an office. This is a critical facility. First, head to the crossing and tighten the bolts on the tracks. If anything gets loose, you don't even want to imagine the consequences. The tools are on the first floor. Once you're done, return to your post and keep an eye on the traffic. And one more thing, stay sharp. They don't like it when people lose focus here. Good luck, you'll need it. Get a toolkit. I saw a toolbox on the first floor. This must be it. Okay. This is not the first floor. This is the ground floor. Why do people insist on saying this is the first floor? It's patently not the first floor. Okay. Tighten the bolts. I am a little... well, I'm deeply concerned, I have to say, that the bolts require this much tightening. Okay. We tightening them bolts. Return to the control room. Seems fairly straightforward so far. Right. Continue your shift. Okay, let's read the notice board. Directive from the Railway Transport Administration. Due to increased incidents of schedule violations and unauthorised absence from post, the following is strictly prohibited. Leaving the duty room without a valid reason, close barriers outside of the established schedule, and turning equipment on or off without proper authorisation. Remember, a railway crossing is a high-risk facility. Hello, Katie. How are you? Have an epic stream. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're doing well. Failure to follow instructions will result in disciplinary action. Okay. Right. Panel. Each panel has 2 buttons, one for each traffic light. Each button toggles its corresponding traffic light on and off. Press once, turns the light on. Press again, turns the light off. Indicators. You're decently human. Well, that's very good to know. Green indicator, traffic light is on. No light, traffic light is off. Keep an eye on the indicators. Do not activate the green signal when the barriers are lowered. Do not leave the traffic light on if the railway crossing is clear. Control panel, barrier control unit. The panel is equipped with 2 slider levers, one for each barrier. Control the barriers by smoothly moving the corresponding lever up or down. Green indicator, barrier is raised. Red indicator, barrier is lowered. This is an awful lot of stuff. Yes, absolutely. Do not leave the barriers lowered if the railway crossing is clear. Okay. Traffic light 1. How do we know? Dude. I'm so confused. AI could... Well, I'm not leaving it to AI, that's for sure. What's that noise? It's like a train or something. Oh, okay. What's your problem, Chief? Can I speak with you? Okay, so this is okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, let's have a quick look at this again. I know, stop peeping your horn. Each button toggles its corresponding traffic light. Press once turns the light on. Green indicator traffic light is on. No light traffic light's off. I don't think it's particularly explained that very well. Traffic light control, what's that mean? Okay, I can't see traffic. I can't see the barrier, the second barrier, so that's not particularly helpful. I don't quite understand why. Keep an eye on the indicators. Do not activate the green signal when the barriers are lowered. Okay. Do not leave the traffic light on if the railway crossing is clear. So why do I need to put the traffic... This is what I'm not understanding. Why am I needing to put the traffic light on? If I... Okay. Green indicator traffic light is on, but keep an eye on the indicators. Do not activate the green signal when the barriers are lowered. Okay. Honestly, no idea what's going on here at all. Where even is the... Oh, there's the second barrier. Right, how the hell are you supposed to see that? I don't understand what the lights are for. Is that just supposed to say that the barriers are going to lift? Crossing 13, do you copy? Yeah, I hear you. All quiet for now. Tighten the bolts like you asked. Good. It won't stay quiet for long. A heavy freight train's coming from the mines. They have yearned for the mines. The cars are loaded. Braking distance is like an aeroplane. Be careful out there, all right? Got it. When should I expect it? Around 3 minutes, maybe less. Make sure the crossing is closed. Barriers, lights, everything by the book. Understood. But why is it coming at night? Those usually roll in during the day. Something's messed up with the schedule at the mines. Emergency loading. They don't even know what they're doing. Just do your job, stay focused. Over and out. Okay. Close the crossing and wait for the P7 train. Well, the crossing is closed. Okay. Should the crossing be open normally? It didn't really explain any of that very well. And the barriers were already down. So... I'm confused as... Green indicator barriers raised, red indicator barriers lowered. Do not leave the barriers lowered if the railway crossing is clear. Okay. Okay, there we go then. The train's going past. So, I take it I should put these on. When the train... Hello? Okay, train is done. Yes? No? What's happening? Okay. 2. Nothing unusual. right? We can't pick up the cigarettes. We can't pick up that. Okay. Oh, who's this guy? Who keeps leaving the barriers down? Hey, you guy, right? Listen, where the is Sir Yoga? He was supposed to be here yesterday. I called him. He doesn't pick up. Completely off the grid. Disappeared. Management won't tell me anything. Who the hell are you? Who am I? I'm the guy your Sir Yoga screwed over for serious money. He took goods from me for a decent amount, said in 3 days I'll return everything double. 3 days passed, it's already been a week. Phone's off, he's not home, his mom says, I don't know where he is. That piece of, I trusted him like a brother, and it just vanished. Last time we talked, he was acting really weird, kept mumbling about some barking in the forest. I told him, Sir Yoga, have you completely lost your mind? What kind of pack? And he says to me, you don't understand. These aren't dogs. I mean, I think it's just like, how many swear words can you put into 2 sentences? That'll make some dramatic impact. Well, he finally effed around and found out. Now, I'm standing here like an idiot looking for this junky POS. If that a-hole shows up, tell him Caban came looking for him. Got it? And he'd better find me himself before I find him. I'll dig him up from under the ground. All right, I'm out. This place of yours is seriously effed up. Good luck, I guess. Okay. That dialogue could have been far more succinct if you hadn't put in all the... Start your shift. Right. Continue your shift. So I can pull these up. Okay. Crossing 13, do you copy? Yes, I hear you. Listen, there are a couple of things I forgot to mention yesterday. I'm listening carefully. First, the relay box. It's across from the building. If it shuts down, your control panels will just be furniture. So keep an eye on it. The indicator on the computer should stay green. If it turns red, go restart the box immediately. Got it? Got it. I'll keep an eye on it. And one more thing. Totally slipped my mind yesterday. If someone comes up to the call button at the crossing and presses it, that's your responsibility. We've got all kinds of citizens, elderly, disabled, or just scared to cross. Assisting them is part of your duty. Don't ignore it. Understood. I'll keep that in mind. Good. Stay sharp. Have a good shift. Okay. It would really help if the window wasn't obscured. How do you do that then? Okay. This doesn't seem like the most sensible thing in the world to do in an office this tight. Come on. Okay, I've now lost the ball. The ball's gone. Okay. How do I know when the train's coming? That's the thing. There's like a timetable or something. It tells me. Relay box is on. That's the horror. Okay. Oh, the relay box is off. How do I know though? Where do I go? I wish that door wouldn't open in my face all the time. Right. Where the hell's the relay box? There. Is that it? All right, let's get you back in action. Okay, yes. Need to check if everything upstairs is working. Oh, something's barking in the distance. Yeah, that's kind of the way it's working at the moment, isn't it? Right, no errors detected. Okay. Fine. Gives a break. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello? Loud and clear. Did something happen? The miners are tearing into the ground like madmen again. Looks like they're paid by the meter now, not by the hour. The train will be packed soon. It's heading your way. You know what that means? Yeah, time to tighten the bolts again. Exactly. You're our nut and bolt guy here. So grab your magic ratchet and get to the tracks. I'll call when the train departs. Got it. Anything else? They found a mauled animal near your crossing this morning. Not sure if it was a dog or something else. So don't wander around at night. We still don't know what happened to the previous shift guy. Cheers. Thank you. I have to say, Jet, I am not particularly phobic of anything. How do I have to go and get the toolkit again? Can I not just keep the toolkit? But I do not really like. I really don't like crossing. Level crossings. Where the hell's the toolkit gone? I blame. You know, I don't really have any phobias about animals or insects or weather or loud noises or I have no. Where the hell's the toolkit? It's not where I left it. But I'm not keen on. I'm not keen on level crossings. There it is. Tighten the bolts. Hello, sir. Who are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay, you didn't. Are you okay? What are you doing here? Yeah, I think so. I just got scared. I saw a door and ran in. Thought something was chasing me. Probably a dog. A dog? It felt like they were chasing me, but I didn't see anyone. At first it was quiet, then sudden barking. I didn't look back, just ran. I didn't mean to bother anyone, just got scared. I was heading to the bus stop. If you want, you can stay. It's safe here. Thanks, but I've calmed down already. Are you the guard? Do you work here? Yes, I work every night. Seems like I picked the wrong time for a walk. It's okay now, the bus stop is just a bit further down the road. Yeah, that's where I was headed. Take care and keep your eyes open. I will. Thanks again. Yeah, whatever. Sorry I scared you. No, that's okay, you didn't. I think it's just that I blame that Final Destination. If I hadn't watched Final Destination, I probably wouldn't be that bothered about level crossings. But you just always have that sneaking suspicion in the back of your mind that if some idiot didn't put the barriers down or there was a failure on the points somewhere, and you start to drive across it. Okay, we're back in. That's working okay. We're fine. Oh. I'm continuing my shift. Okay, here's a taxi coming. A very limited field of view here, and the fact that the blinds are down so low is not really helping. I can't pull them up any further. It's obviously designed that way, but... I'm scared of crossings as someone who might need to walk across, but I'm also scared for the drivers going through them. He can't win. Hello? Is there anybody there? I'm going to go out here and just stand. Okay, car. Why are you stopping? Oh, it's a van. It's the mystery machine. Whoa, that has got hella suspension on it, that thing. It is absolutely rocking. Who's this guy coming? I am watching you. What's that? What's that? What's what? Huh? What's bleeping? Ah, you're a new employee, huh? Yeah, just started recently. I see. What happened to what's his name? Sergey, I think. He used to be here all the time. I don't know. He wasn't here when I arrived. They said he didn't show up for his shift. Well, people come and go. Same in the post office. Always someone new. Anyway, here's a letter. He sent it himself about 2 weeks ago. It was returned. The recipient no longer lives at that address. Marked as addressee moved, returned to sender. All right, I'll give it to him if he shows up. Do that. Looks like some paperwork. Check it yourself. Might be important. Or maybe not. I don't read them. All right, I'm off. Good luck here. It's not a noisy place, but stay sharp. Thank you. Have a good trip. Okay. Well, let's go upstairs first so we don't miss the phone call. L. From Sergey to my replacement. What? I can't take it anymore. It's unbearable here during the day. The sun burns. Everything irritates me. Night is better. Calmer. I sit in the tower, watch the barriers, listen to the silence. But it's not the same anymore. Sometimes I hear barking from the forest. Not dogs for sure. I check, no tracks. At first I thought I imagined it, but it keeps happening every night, like it's calling. I tried to ignore it, but I can't anymore. Tonight I'm going there. I don't know if I'll be back. If you're reading this, stay alert. There's something in the forest, and it knows we're here. Dude, don't give me a letter to read and then phone immediately. 13th, you copy. Copy that. As always, the mine overdid it. They loaded the train like it's supposed to carry the whole mine away. Understood. Has the train departed? Yeah, it's already on its way. And listen, it's not going to slow down. Got it. Closing the crossing. That's why the whole crossing ends up falling apart. Bolts flying off everywhere. All right, you know what to do. Over and out. Okay. Drop the barrier and turn on the lights. Crazy van, well, it's crazy train drivers. We're on the BRNO transport, obviously, after our party night with the cheap wine. It's easier to see if we stand outside. BRNO was wild, yeah. Can hear it. It's tooting its toot. Oh, it's not exactly flying past though. It's not like it's the Shinkansen or anything, is it? It's a long ass train though. Okay. Every time I get the train now, I worry that one of those parties might have happened. Okay. No one lives under the crossing. Ooh, okay. Start your shift. Oh, the cops are here. Hang on a minute. Police. What are they looking for here? Alright, Jim, what up? Let me go and get my vest first, because I don't want to be done for health and safety. And I'll take that, and I'll take... Oh, I can't take that. I can't take my toolkit! See, I was just trying to be efficient. Hey, you! Stop right there! Who are you? New shift worker or what? I'm working here. What are you doing? I came on a call. They promised we'd shoot stray dogs, but it's empty here. Not a single one. If you're working, don't loiter in front of me. Go to your post. I'll sweep the forest one more time. Didn't come here for nothing. Fine, let me through. Don't give me orders. Got it. Head to the crossing. Move along. Don't dawdle. Whatever. Damn cops. I wonder if the the underground tube drivers get up to no good in those unused tunnels. What if you get initiated after a few months and shown access to them? Yeah, that would be cool. Hello? Kuwu, what are you? Whatever? Alright. Hang on a minute. Away. It's going to be impossible there. Can I crouch? No, I can't crouch. When's the birthday party? Oh, it's July. Yeah, I was going to say, it's July. It's a long time. GWR, their trains are awful. Right, so I should be able to lift the barriers then. Okay. Everything seems to be quite quiet. Hello? When you go, sir? When's the practice party? What's going on? Is there anything going on? Doesn't appear to be anything going on. No such thing. There's no practice party. Okay. I'm coming. Operator, come in. Yes, I hear you. We're detecting interference on the comms line between the mines and the railway crossing. The instability level isn't critical, but there may be short interruptions. Is the cause identified? Not yet. Maybe a cable got damaged or the equipment is acting up. If it gets worse, we'll have to climb down into the service wells and check. For now, just giving you a heads up so you're prepared. Understood. I'll stay alert. Good. Over and out. I am continuing my shift. Who's this? Oi! Oh, Jim. Oh, excuse me. You work here, right? I have a problem. Yes? Is that other than your face? What happened? I was driving here, and it seemed like I ran over something. There was a loud noise. The car jolted. And a couple of seconds later, bang, a wheel came off. And what was it? A rock? A pothole? I thought the same. I stopped, went back, but on the road, nothing. No debris, no rocks, nothing at all. All right, where's the car? A little further by the side of the road. I'll shine my flashlight. She's very athletic. She's got a gym pants on. Okay. What am I doing here? Here's my car. I've already taken out the jack and rolled the wheel over here. Honestly, I've never used it. It's my father's car, and he always did everything himself. Got it. I'll take care. Why am I taking care of it? Do I look like the AA? I'd really appreciate that. Okay. Okay. All done. That was faster than I expected. Yeah, that's Formula One standard, that is. Thank you so much. I don't even know what I would have done if you hadn't come. Now you can drive safely. Just be careful. The road here isn't very friendly. Yes, understood. I'll try to get there without any trouble. I love how we've got a stranger who's a female and it's the text in pink. Take care. I have to get back to work. Okay, let me get back in the house because it's dangerous out here. And that phone's probably ringing. It's on, that's fine. The heck? Why are you tooting? Why is the... Oh, so confused. Why is the lights on? Okay. Cheeky bandit, eh? I help her change the wheel, and I'm running back to the cabin, and she's peeping her horn because the lights are flashing? What's that about? Some people. No respect, I tells you. What's going on here? Is this the postie again? Looks like the postie's van. Okay. Slightly erratic driving. Answer the call. Oh. Operator, listen carefully. The train is getting ready to depart. It will leave the mine soon. Before it passes, you need to check the sleepers and tighten the bolts at the crossing. Once you're done, return to your post and wait for my call. I'll contact you. Got it. I'll check the fastenings and wait for your call. Right, okay. Oh god, I can't get down. Right, I'm hassled now. I need to go and get my kit. Oh, that sounds like the train's coming. Right, let's get moving because that train sounds like it's not very far away. Ooh. Crossing 13, attention, the train's already moving your way. Close the crossing and stay put. Once the train passes, I'll contact you again. Understood. Closing the crossing over and out. Right, we're okay. We're good. We've managed it. We're sorted. Getting a bit stressful, this. I presume it's like the actual job itself. There's large periods of doing absolutely nothing and then extreme periods of activity. Okay. It's a very, very, very long train. Yeah, whatever. Operator, come in. I'm on the line. I hear you clearly. Communication with the mines is completely lost. You need to restore it as soon as possible. Behind the building, you have a well with equipment. Inside is a cabinet with fuses. Not fuses. You need to open it and make sure everything inside is in order. If you find a blown fuse, replace it without question. The line depends on it. Understood. Anything specific I should watch for during the check? Follow the instructions. Open the cabinet, check the fuse, replace it. Got it. Heading there now. Keep me updated as soon as the connection is restored. Report immediately. Over and out. Okay. Behind the cabin. Okay. I don't actually see anything here. But... Why are we going down a well, by the way? Doesn't seem like a sensible place to put communication equipment. Down a well. No way back. Okay. Doesn't sound like a good situation at all. Did I fall down the well? Okay, not that way then. This way. Find a way to restore the connection with the mines. Okay. It's the blah, blah, blah. Railway Transport Administration. If the connection with the mines goes down again, don't panic. It's simple. In the distribution cabinet, you need to set the load to 16 kilowatts. Then the line will come back up. Okay. What happens if you can't get back out of there? I was hungry and now I've eaten. I haven't eaten so long that I didn't feel hungry anymore, but I have dinner now. Just eat, Koo. It'll be fine. Hello, sir. Who are you? Okay. Right. 16. This is not going to be easy, is it? Okay, so if we have also my name and your shirt are matching. Well, there we go. Let's do that and that and that. Done. Now we need to get out of here. Why do you think he's just standing there? So I can't get out this way, obviously. I need to go past the Mad Axe Man. It's not much of a jump scare, though, is it? Okay. When you've been standing watching him for 10 minutes. Oh, spooky. Hello? Okay. He's disappeared through that door. And, and we can't use it. Smashing. Great. Cool. Find a way out. Okay. Oops, caps. The generator is only needed for the elevator. Everything else runs from the main power line. If you ever need to start the generator, follow this order. First, fill in the fuel, then press the on button. After that, press the start button. Most importantly, don't mix up the order or it won't start. Find fuel for the generator. Okay. Hello? Fuel? Anyone? Anyone? Here? No. Maybe down here then? I think we're going to head for Eeps. See you soon. Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much for being here. The elevator won't work without power. Okay, so hopefully you have a good sleep.
Good night.
Where the heck's the fuel? Did anybody see any fuel anywhere? That's gas. Here it is. Fuel canister. Okay. Let's go this way. Was it round here? I can't remember. I think so. It was down this way and down round here. So what we have to do, first fill in the fuel, then press the on button. Refuel the generator. Which we've done. Yes? Uh-huh. Then press the on button. And then press the start button. You've got, That green lamp, Kubu, since we've had put that on bingo, that green lamp has never, ever been in a game. Hilarious. For stream after stream, Kubu was like, we need to put the green lamp on as a redeem on bingo. It turns up everywhere. Ever since we've put it on, it has never turned up. Yes? Hello? Why am I going down? I want to go up. Oh god, that's hellish. Okay, so you have to go down. You can't go up and out. I should really have worked that one out. Should have anticipated that they weren't just going to let me walk out of the place. Too deep for an ordinary railway crossing. I wonder who even built this. I don't know. Hang on, is there anything worth picking up here? Open that. No, no, no. A gas leak has been detected in several tunnels. The gas is toxic. Movement through contaminated sections is only permitted while wearing a gas mask. Entry without protective equipment is strictly prohibited. Find a way to get out. Okay, where's the gas mask at? Okay, we need to find a... We need to find a code from somewhere. Toxic gas. Code 4713. The section sealed itself. I should have stopped earlier. There's a group of people down below. Organised. I saw a ritual. One person died. They know I'm here. They don't attack right away. They play with me, waiting for my mistake. I know they're nearby. I won't let them take me alive. The last bullet is for myself. If someone finds this, tell them I did not retreat. Okay. Bit extreme. What was that code? 4713. Ooh, spooky. 47. Oh god. 4713. Yes? Flashy light. Ooh. Who's that? Is that Sergey? Should we pick any of this up? Okay. Ooh, what's this? Could we get in there? Ooh, maybe we talk to the person in the cell. I just wanted to make sure that we had somewhere to go. Who's there? Is anyone there? I'm from the railway crossing. New shift. I fell into a well. Who are you? The one before you. I was supposed to meet you up there. But something went wrong, and I ended up staying here. How did you get here? What did they do to you? One night I went into the forest to check where the barking was coming from. And I realised they weren't dogs. They were people. Barking in the dark. Who are they? A cult. They've been here a long time. Hiding and waiting for the beast to wake up. The beast? What are you talking about? It's somewhere nearby, down below. I can hear it breathing. I saw it just once after that. They took my eyes. They're afraid that when it wakes, it'll sense the human in them. That's why they hide behind masks, bark like dogs, even talk like that to one another. Quiet. Wait, do you hear that? Footsteps. Someone's coming. Go! Quickly! Hide! Okay. I has hidden. Ooh, look. It's the dog cult. Stay unnoticed. Does that mean just stay in here until he disappears? Or does it mean stay unnoticed from now until the end of the game? Is he going to be on patrol? I'm confused. Okay. Might have been handy to know that. So it is a. Can I get through the vents? No? Okay, let's stay there. I wonder if he's got a pattern. See if he turns back up. Knowing my luck, I'll wait here for like 10 minutes and then I'll just step out and the guy will appear and bop me. I don't think he's coming. Unless you get a very long route to walk. Can we talk to him again? No, that's not going to help. Oh, good God. He's just got a very circuitous route to follow, obviously. Right here. Right, he's gone there. So we can nick in here. Shut that door. Is there anything we can do with this? No. We can open that, though. The door code has been updated. Destroy this note after reading new code 1207. How do we destroy that? Mm-hmm. I don't want to come out of here now. Because I know as soon as I come out of here, he's going to come through and slap me. Can we see through the door? Oh, we can. Quick. 1207. Okay, that's closed behind us. Who's that? Ooh. Weird. Why is the first guy trying to kill us and that he's not bothered? On the sacrifice, the flesh must be fresh, the blood not yet cooled. The victim must see darkness, not light, when brought before the beast. The eyes must be gouged out or covered with a blindfold. Thus commands the custom, so that the victim does not behold the true face of the beast. On the mask of the pack, everyone who enters the beast's hall wears the muzzle of a dog. Thus we become part of the pack. thus the beast who does not tear out our throats. He who removes the mask admits to being human, and a human is a fool. Okay. What's this? Looks like I need a key card to call the elevator. Right, okay. Ooh, what's happening in here? Oh, there's the beast. Somebody's trapped. Is that the lady from the car? Quite a cool werewolf model. It is. It's her from the car. With a athletic equipment on. It's all very dramatic, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Fresh food. I mean, it's not much wonder the guy's angry. If he's kept in a cage like that all day, every day, and just fed bits and pieces. Okay, so after he's had the sacrifice, he just becomes docile and wanders off. I am confused. Right. Our path is nearing its end. The beast is almost satisfied. His breathing has grown deeper. Its scars are closing, and fragments of its ancient power return to it like birds to their nest. The years of our labour were not in vain. Every person taken from the world above, every heart offered to its jaws has strengthened its flesh and fury. Let no one doubt it. We were right to choose the barking of the night over human speech. It recognizes us. It will not harm those who wear the mask of a dog. It senses in us the mark of the pack. Our final goal, when it fully recovers, we will lead it to the surface, to the place where weak people still believe the world belongs to them. We will hide no longer. We will return to the beast what was taken from it, and those who do not hear the call will become its first ashes. Uh-huh. Hello? Okay. So, what can we steal from here? This key card. We need a mallet to break that. Okay. Where do we get the hammer from? We take this? Surely you wouldn't go and find the exact hammer that can be used on that. You just pick something that was really heavy and smash the glass. Can we open that? No, we can't. Can we open the drawers here? No. Is there a hammer down there? We can't get in there, and we can't get in there. Where the heck is... Right. It doesn't look like we can go... Oh, we can't go back out there, so I've missed it on the way through. Where the heck is the hammer? I can't get in there. I can't pick that up. Can't pick that up. I can't get in there. I need the key card for there. Okay. It has confusion. Right, where is it? Is it right in front of me? Somebody must know. Somebody must have seen it. Okay, that's... Can't use that. We can't use that. We can't use that. Can't use that. I can't get out of there. Hello? Can anyone help me? I cannot see any kind of hammer or axe or... No, I'm terrible at these. Hi, pause. How are you? I was okay up until this point. Everything was pretty legible. But I can't get into any of these doors. Which isn't helpful. I mean, as I say, if it was me, I'd just take the fire extinguisher off the wall and smash the glass with the fire extinguisher. But as I can't do that anywhere... here. Okay, I can't do that. That won't open, so I can't backtrack that. So I must be constantly walking past it. Whatever it is I need to use, I am constantly walking past. Normally when you see something that says do not touch, it means you have to touch it. But in this case, it doesn't seem to be. Hello, Grim. How are you? Are you good?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I have no idea of how to do this. I'm beginning to feel a bit daft. It's probably right in my... I can't even pick that up. Definitely not that then. Thank you, Grim. Okay, maybe this. Right, okay. What is going on here? Why give me objects that I can pick up, but I can't actually use? Okay. There's a kind of weird thing at play in the game where if you want to interact with an object, you have to press E. But weirdly, when you've got things like cans and cups, then you click left mouse button, which doesn't really help. Okay. Am I going to be able to escape? Probably not. Where am I? Uh-huh. Okay, I can go up there. Ooh. Okay. Why would I want to be going and following the... Ooh, can I pick that up? No. I take it I'm not going to be able to get out here. Attention, the beast will soon receive the final blood sacrifice, but it will not be his final sacrifice at all. Before rising to the surface, he must recall the forgotten skills of the hunt, feel the fear of the fleeing prey, and taste the thrill of pursuit. The training subject is permitted without restriction, preferably alone, without means of protection, and without the possibility of receiving help. The hunting hall has been prepared and brought to proper condition. He awaits the final ceremony and the one who will become its conclusion. So I'm guessing this is me. And this is why they've allowed me to escape and just wander the halls, because I'm about to appear somewhere and then have to run like hell to try and escape the beast. Yes. Okay. We can't use that. Poor lady. She's dead. Uh-huh. I'm just trying all the other options here. It's not going to happen. This is the only way forward. Oh, here we go. We're being hunted. Ooh. Okay. Adept, do you hear it? I had no doubt. You must be thinking you've gone too far. You think it's just a coincidence, that you were simply unlucky. No, you're here because we allowed you to be here. I just said that. We saw you coming down. We heard every step you took. We counted how many times you stopped. We could have sealed the corridors. We could have left you in the dark. But we needed you to reach this place. The ritual is almost complete. The blood has been taken. The flesh has been offered. But it is not enough. The beast cannot be released weak. To fully recover, it must remember the hunt. We have watched you from the very beginning, at the crossing, in the building, in the wells. You were patient, you were careful, you went where others would not. That makes you suitable. That is why you are here. Run if you want. Hide if you think it will help. Only one thing matters to us, that the hunt begin. Okay, hide? Hide where? Dude. Ugh. Okay. Where is he? Oh, is he coming? Hello? The rail car is locked. The key was left on the table. Fuel has been drained. Okay. Where the hell am I? Wheel chocks are placed on the rail car. The area is prepared for the final stage. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we've now got the key. I'm not entirely sure what the key's for. Find a way to start the hand car. Where's the hand car? Where is he? Okay, this could be a long shift now. Well, I've got the key. Damn it, I was standing right beside where I needed to be. Okay, so that's not... Where am I trying to go? Um... Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hilarious. Right, okay. Let's get down here. Hopefully these things have been taken out still. I don't have to go back and do them again. Okay, so that's fine. Why can't I shut the door? Right, how do I start this? Fill the fuel tank. Okay. How do I fill the fuel tank? Hello, Kisa. I can't jump down there, damn it. Where am I finding the fuel? Okay. I'm kind of evading them okay, but I just don't know where. Oh, good grief. Right. There's the fuel thing. But how do I get... I take it... Okay. I take it I need to find bolt cutters then. Where the hell am I finding bolt cutters or an axe or something? Okay. Gonna die. If I could even just find what the bolt cutters look like or what their location, that would really just help. Oh, heck. I mean, when the AI is tuned to the point where it's spawning you right where you're going to die, it's a little bit hard to... There's something. Who the heck did I get? Right, at least I found that. How am I getting in there? Right, do I need to find something? Ah, right. So I'm presuming I'm picking this up. I can't read running. Does that mean I've still got the bolt cutters though? Or do I need to go and get them again, do we think? Doesn't look like I need to go and get them again, which is good. Right, okay, and then open that, and then get that. I'm not entirely sure where we go to. Okay. And then we can do that. And then shut that door. For BRN. Oh, transporting again. Nice. Finally. Did nobody notice the huge railway tunnel in the middle of the forest? Here's the dude coming back for his money. Or very cinematic, isn't it? Oh my lord. Don't bring an axe to a gunfight. I survived. The ranger pulled me out, the same one who was at the crossing. He didn't ask anything. He just drove me far away from that place. The crossing was closed a few days later. The tunnels were filled in. Everything was written off as an accident. I tried to forget, but sometimes at night I hear that barking again. Okay. Not bad. As indie horrors go, not bad. Okay. Now, we're kind of stopped. Pause here. No, pause isn't here anymore. I've got another demo, but I don't know. It's not a horror demo, so I'm just wondering whether I should play that or should play something else. We could play Trees Hate You, which is a bit of a laugh. I don't know whether anybody's seen that. We could do that just for a half hour or so before end of stream. It'll be a shorter stream tonight. Trees Hate You. Okay, let's do that then. And then we can, hopefully this will work actually. Fingers crossed. Nice. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me get my controller out because I'm not playing this with definitely not playing that with a keyboard. This is a game on Itch, which I've seen. I played a little bit of it. But it is fun.
Nom 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 nom. Oh, nom 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 nom. Ah.
I'll just be that loser. Okay, let's go. 2 seconds. Just to make sure that is in the right. There. Okay, so the point of this game basically is to get from one side of the course to the other side of the course without the trees killing you. Oh, stood about too long waiting. Ooh. Oh God. No. So annoying. Why did I not do it the last time I did there? I went there. Oh! I think I need to be faster. Basic. Oh. Oh. Ooh. It's so annoying. Can't quite judge some of the angles. Why did I say I would play this? Oh, he shifted, didn't he? If you get stuck, and check for trees. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I looked up there, and if I hadn't looked up to read Grimm's message, it'd have been okay. I swear that thing's speeding up every time I go past it. Oh. I knew it was coming, but I couldn't work out how to get away fast enough. Just strayed a bit too far off the path. Nice. Whew. Okay. What? I knew there'd be something coming flying in from the other direction. Oh, hang on though. Ew. Yes, I'm beginning to read The Matrix a bit. Oh no, I'm not. Damn it! I was so far away. Then you forget because you're thinking 2 steps ahead. It's the fact you don't understand what all the trees are going to do until they actually do it to you. Ah. Right, I know what I need to do. Oh, stupid tree. Hello, Parto. How are you? Oh, I'd actually dodged it as well. Oh, I keep forgetting about that one. It's so far between checkpoints. So annoying. Oh, you just start to drop concentration because you think, oh, I've done this, but I know what I'm doing here. I take it you need to stay at the very perimeter of that. Okay, maybe not the perimeter then. Well, that one waits for you, because the last time it went in the corner. That one tracks where you are. It doesn't follow a pattern, that one. It's naughty. Ah. You just start thinking about the road ahead and you kind of forget about where you are, and before you know it, you're dead again. I mean, at least you can get a bit quicker each time. I suppose the more you speed up, the more likely you are to make a silly mistake. But I've got this pattern down. I just don't understand the pattern at the end here. Oh, that was close. I don't like the look of that one. What am I supposed to do then? Yes. I need a proper chip shop. That's ridiculous. That's proper rage bait, that is. I don't know if I trust this way. Are you having a laugh? It's ridiculous. I don't have a coin. What? Really? Oh no, that's the bomb bit. I'm not going that way. I thought I got away with that. Damn it. It moves really weirdly, that. It doesn't seem to work on physics, that ball. It's always the ones that you think are not going to hurt you that absolutely, really, really badly hurt you. I can't see a way through this. There needs to be an actual pattern. Right, stay away from that one then. How am I going to do this? Because this just takes you back down to the other side, so it definitely isn't that way. Maybe I should go back. I can't go that way because... I do not have a coin. Damn it! There must be a methodology here to doing this. Is it stuck? Or is it going to come and get me now? Ah! I was so close. Right, stay away from that thing on the other side. Let's get up. Hello? Oh no, now we have to go across the road. Is that it? What? End of chapter 1. Thanks for playing my demo. If you enjoyed it or hated it, hope you'll try a full game when it's finished. It could be amusing. I think it might get very irritating after. I mean, I quite enjoyed it, but yeah, you can see that people would get very, very frustrated by it. I think you need to kind of tee it up with the mindset that it's going to be irritating and it's going to be annoying, so there's no point in raging at it. Yeah, it's good fun. Good fun. Right, let's do that. The other thing. Okay, how do I stop this? Okay, we've done that then. I'm not entirely sure how long this demo. I know nothing about this demo other than Pause told me about it earlier today. We can have a look at it and see. Just do a mixed bag of stuff. Gonna have fun with the demos. Yeah, I'm kind of in two minds whether I actually keep going or whether I just stop here. It is getting a bit later, but then it is Friday as well. Let's have a quick look at. Yeah. In fact, I think I might just stop here, to be fair. I know it's been a fairly short stream tonight, but I'll play that one later, I think. Let's see who's on. In fact, 2 seconds. I'll put on the screen and then I'll be back in a second. Really good. Oh, idiot. Now you can wash it again. Dude, I just sharted the train. Seriously. Biggest problem I've got at the moment is that my mouse keeps shifting on the mouse pad. And I can't crank it properly. That sounds so wrong. Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. I have successfully completed a stealth mission. Oh, good God. No, 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 no. There's the shotgun. There's the shotgun. Oh. Are you kidding me? There we go. Why is that doing that when I have quite clearly said play that? Right. Okay. We can put that off. Right. See how we go. We can do that. And then we will go here. Hello. Right, uptime 2.5 hours. Average viewers 9. Peak viewers 14. Channel points. Lots of channel points spent tonight. 9 minutes in ads. 215 chat messages. And Lily takes top yapper. So we'll give Lily her top yapper award. There we go. A rare Lily W on that. And then I will have a quick look and see who's on. See if there's anybody that we know. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, Momo. Boo. Let's go and see. We could go and see. Let's see, 2 seconds here. Let's go and see Totsi. Always a good laugh. Tot. Oh. Totsi. Do that and do that. And we shall go there, and then we'll do the raid thing, and we'll do. Let's do the raid 2 tonight, and there we are. Totsi would appreciate that. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Appreciate it was a quick stream. It was a bit of an extra one because I did want to get that. Thank you, Pissy. I did want to get that Barking from the Dark played because, as I say, Kay gifted it to me. So yeah, it was great. It was pretty good. As indie horror goes, it was all right. Decent enough story, fairly well executed. A little bit frustrating getting away from the werewolf during the and finding out what you needed to do, but not absolutely bad. Trees Hate You was quite funny. Probably have a look at that full game when it comes out. But yes, thank you very much, everybody, for being here and spending some time with me. Really appreciate you. I will be back on Sunday, and we'll be playing some more Inconveni, which I am loving. I think we're about halfway through it. So we can complete that, and then we will crack on. Right, let's do that and that and that. And yeah, let's go and see Totsi. Say hi. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate you. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, for the remote. Hi, Death. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you guys playing? There is no greater illusion than fear. Yo! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys doing? You're on my list of raid targets, but the others aren't live, so here we are.